Many of us actually don't know about the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ was known to be someone who had a good sense of humor. كان يمازح صحابته رضي الله عنه وارضاه أجمعين. He used to joke, but of course in the right manner, in the right time. So one day when Julaybi passed by, the Prophet ﷺ called him. He said, "Ya Julaybi, ألا تتزوج? Why aren't you going to get married?" So Julaybi knows who he is and knows what people think of him. So he responded to the Prophet ﷺ, وَمَنْ يُزَوِّجُنِي يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. He said, who will, give his daughter or his sister in marriage to this poor guy? Who? So the Prophet ﷺ smiled and just, let it go. Next day, same thing. The Prophet ﷺ asks him again, أَلَا تَتَزَوَّجْ يَا جُلَيْبِيبْ. It's time for you to get married. You're a young man. So Julaybi again responds, وَمَنْ يُزَوِّجُنِي يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. Third day, same thing, same answer. The third time, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he responds to Julaybi and he says, أَنَا أُزَوِّجُكَ يَا جُلَيْبِيبْ. He said, I will take care of getting you married myself. I'll do it myself. So the Prophet ﷺ took it upon himself to get this young man who is not from any of the famous tribes, who's pretty much more or less homeless, who does not have wealth. But there is one thing about him that Allah and His Messenger ﷺ know about this young man, and that is what? Al-Khuluq wad-Din. The characteristics, the trustworthiness, the commitment that this young man has to Allah and His Messenger ﷺ. So it was a normal practice, my brothers and sisters in Islam, for people to come to the Prophet ﷺ, and basically say that I have a young daughter that is at the age of marriage and so on and so forth, and they would seek the advice and the consultation of the Prophet ﷺ. Which is another sunnah that nowadays it is absent. There is no shame and there is no, subhanallah, it's not a shame for a father or a mother to actually seek, a good, righteous, God-fearing man for his or her daughters. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that is an honorable action. It's a sunnah. As-Salaf al-Salih, our righteous ancestors, actually they used to, this was a practice. When I mention this sometimes people get shocked. They used to, a man would stand in front of the jama'ah in the masjid. This is back in the days. The good old days, I should say. The gold old days. The man would stand up, the father would stand up and would say that I have 3 or 4 or 2, whatever number of daughters he has, and he would say that they are an amana on my shoulder. I want someone else to take over this amana. And people would understand that this man is basically seeking righteous, trustworthy, hardworking men to marry his daughters.